hello there. Welcome to the On to the Next podcast. I'm your host, Alyssa, and I am so happy you are here. Hello, happy Tuesday. It is March 5th, which means tomorrow is March 6th, aka my birthday. So welcome to my little birthday special. Okay. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to be annoying about it for this episode because I am that bitch. I'm a birthday girly, okay? I take birthdays so seriously. Any human around me who has a birthday, you will be showered with love, with presents, with experiences, okay? You will be celebrated. That is one of my things. My mom raised me this way. I cannot fix it. My children will also be a little annoying about their birthdays. That's okay because you were born, you were here, and you deserve to be celebrated. I'm a type of girl who believes in astrology. I'm a spicy Pisces, as Miss Olivia Rodrigo likes to say, and I am just here living my best lives as a sun and moon Pisces. So we got lots of emotion in here. Okay. Quick little story time. I have a little kind of triggering story to share about my birthday. Let's just get into it. So I was dating a boy, and we were dating for a while, and I probably had like 2 or 3 birthdays with him, and respectfully, if you're dating me and it's my birthday, I best be showered with love, with moments, with surprises, with experiences, okay? Like, I want a day that I don't have to plan anything and you plan it all for me, okay? Maybe that's annoying of me. Maybe that's like she's a brat, whatever. I do the same for you. When my boyfriend, if I had one, when it's his birthday, like, he gets all the love in the world. He gets a whole agenda of things to do, okay? Favorite little things, little moments, like, we do that full out, and I orchestrate the whole thing. So naturally, like, I would like the same in return. And the reason for this is the same reason why I have high expectations and why I expect a lot from boys, is because my friends and my family do this for me. So if I'm bringing you into my life as my boyfriend, as my partner, you best keep up, okay, honeybee? Okay. So it's my birthday, however long ago. I'm with this boy, and I wake up with him, okay, in his bed. We wake up, and he's like, "Oh, happy birthday," and I'm like, "Okay, what's next?" Saying this out loud is also, I feel like I'm like a third person, like POV now that I'm like past that time in my life. So cringy of myself, but I just can't help it. Like, I'm sorry, everyone should be celebrated on their birthday. So we wake up, and we just have a normal day. Long story short, he does nothing for me on my birthday. He didn't do it, like, because he forgot. He didn't forget on my birthday. He also didn't do it because he was trying to surprise me for later. Like, you know the episode in New Girl where Jessica Day is, like, insane about her birthday like I am, and Nick Miller was her boyfriend at the time, and he, like, pretended to, like, not make her birthday a big deal. At the end, he surprised her with this huge birthday party. That's what I was like, okay, maybe this is what's happening. No, I got nothing. And not nothing meaning, like nothing. Like, no day, no celebration, no gift, no, like, I don't even know if he posted for my birthday. And, like, this is in the era when, like, you post your bitch's fucking birthday, okay? And so I was just kind of like, okay, like, I was obviously sad about it, because I also kind of, like, at the time with him where I was like, I don't think he's the one. The birthday definitely pushed me over the edge. I'm like, he's definitely not the one, because my husband would know to shower me on my birthday, okay? So the only reason why I'm acknowledging this is for this one reason. By the time my day was over, he then was like, "Hey, I just wanted to say, like, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for your birthday. I, like, didn't have money this time around." And I'm like, first of all, thank you for being self-aware. You acknowledged that I should be celebrated on my birthday. I don't even think we got, like, food together. Like, he didn't even, like, pretend. Like, it was just another day to him. Like, he didn't even try to like make it a thing or even be like, hey, like next week we'll do this, you know what I mean? Like he didn't even try. He just said he was sorry at the end of the night, and I was just like, no, you're good. Like I totally understand. Like I would also never expect, I don't need like a gift. Like I'm a words of affirmation girly. If he just wrote me a letter, like a little note, which he has in the past for me, so like he knows how to do that. If he just wrote me like a little letter, like happy birthday, and like say some nice things to me, that would be enough for me. I didn't even get that. So it also showed he probably was also mentally like, she might not be the one either, so I'm not gonna put too much effort into her, which fine, like respect the hustle, respect the game. But at that time you were still my boyfriend, so like you gotta pretend, okay? Put some words in a card and give it to me. Like that's all I wanted. I did not want your money or anything like that. And so we had this moment, and in my head I was like, I knew from that point on, I'm sorry, this is self-centered, this could be selfish, whatever. Because of that, that was my like last straw. He cannot be the person for me. The person for me would make it work. Because baby boy didn't have money to celebrate me on my birthday, but he always had money for weed. So I'm like, priorities? Not adding up, okay? He always had money for the drugs, for the alcohol, but didn't have fucking $20 for my birthday, like to like buy like a little thing at the dollar store to write me a card. Like really, like I know this has been a while, but like I'm still, when I think about it, I'm like, girl, really, you put up with that? Like come on. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because that was a day that it clicked for me, that I was like, I need to go where I'm celebrated. Like I didn't always grow up with the most money. My family had definitely had insane struggles that I will not touch on because it's too deep and I just can't do that today. But like we always still made time to show love and like energize and support each other, especially on a celebration like that. And the fact that he didn't even give me like true love that day was just proof that like he was not the one. And that was the first time where I was like, okay, like this might be, like, you might need to get over this. You might need to get out of this soon, baby, because this isn't for me. I deserve to be celebrated no matter what. And also because I do so much for him, and I did so much for him in that time, I was just like, this isn't fair. Like, I should get at least like a little lunch, or like, again, a handwritten letter was all I wanted. That would have been more than enough. And because of that, I was just like, clearly the math ain't mathin', because this isn't it. This isn't acceptable, quite frankly. And maybe that's, again, you can say this girl's rude, she's bitchy, how dare she expect this from the boy. No, we were dating for many years, like, we were in it. We were like this, okay? He could have done something for me, okay? He just got too comfortable. That's it. He got comfortable. His birthday was a few months before mine, and I made it full out, got him many gifts, got him themed gifts, spent a whole day planning a whole day with us together. Like, he could have made it work, okay? It's free to go on a picnic. It's free to go on a walk. Like, I love the library. We could have gone to the fucking library. Like, he could have made it work. So I don't care. This is my story. I'm standing on this. I'm not saying this so you can feel bad for me. I'm not saying this so you can be like, oh my God, like, poor her. Or, oh my God, like, that's so sad. No, it's not sad. Don't feel bad for me. I don't care. The point of it is, this was a moment where it clicked for me. I need to go where I'm celebrated. And I need to go by people who support and appreciate me and what I do for them. Because this is clear he didn't. And quite frankly, why would he? I allowed this for so long, so I'm not even mad at him for it. And I was with him for many, many months after, more than I would like to admit. So clearly, like, I was also the problem, okay? Yeah, I just think that my birthday, that, like, stung. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, this is just not okay. I shouldn't allow this, because I wouldn't allow this for my best friend. If my best friend was like, oh my God, my boyfriend literally told me he didn't have money for my birthday, but he bought weed that same day, I'd be like, girl, he's a fucking loser. On to the next. But here I am allowing that, and I did that for so long. So that's my little story. The point of this is because it's my birthday, and I just want to remind myself and remind all of you, you should be going where you're celebrated, where you're loved, and where you're supported. And quite frankly, you should be celebrated on your birthday. as a bare minimum, you guys. Bare minimum. It's the one day a year they can shower you with that. That should be the day, okay? So I'm not settling anymore. Everyone's like, oh, this bitch unsettling. Enough with your high expectations. I'm not, and I'm owning it. Maybe I'll be single forever. Maybe I'll find the best person for me. I don't care. I'm just not settling for that anymore. And I'm so happy it happened while I was so young, because now I know a new standard that I had to create because of this experience. So that's my little story time. Food for thought. Think about it. What would you do in that situation? Please text me, DM me, comment, whatever it is. What would you do if you were me? Also, do you think I'm valid? Like, I'm probably gonna stick to this. Like, I'm probably gonna stick to this POV. But like, can you give me a POV on his end? Like, why this is okay? Because like, it's not like he gave me gifts every day where he was like, oh, it's the one day you don't spend money on her. Like, no, he didn't. I'm gonna stop there to not expose the situation and the relationship more. But like, tell me what your thoughts are on this, because this is still something I'm not totally comfortable with. But I'm happy it happened, because now I know better. And for all of you, I'm spreading this knowledge. Like, you need to accept love, and you need to also expect more, especially from someone who you call your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner. Okay. Anywho, back to the positive fun vibes for my birthday. I am entering 24. Okay, I feel like this podcast this season has been very focused on like self-love and that growth journey, and obviously I believe that, but now it's game time. Okay, I was dilly-dallying. I was still allowing things I shouldn't allow. It's game time. Okay, I'm 24 in less than 24 hours. I need to regroup. While I want to be in my soft girl era and allow the other positive feminine and masculine energies into my life, I also need to know I can't wait around for a boy to save me. I never really had that mentality, thankfully, but there are days where I'm like, I can just be a sugar baby. Like, I don't have to go to work. I can sell my feet on Feet Finder, and then I don't have to go to work. But I'll always have some creepy old man in charge of me, and I just can't do that. I was not born to be that person. Quite frankly, my mom raised me. Sometimes I'm like, Mom, can you have chilled with how much you raised me to be so strong and so independent? Like, goddamn, I would like a day to chill, okay? Because of that, I'm just like, I need to go full out. 24 is my year. What do I have to lose? It's the year of the dragon. If you follow like the Chinese New Year and all of that stuff, like, we have to go full out. I was born in 2000. They say in 2000, babies, 2024 is your year, the year of the dragon. Make those money moves, okay? So catch me trying to find a balance of my soft girl era / my get your together era / your grinding era to a whole other breed. I was going crazy with the grinding this past year. It's probably going to get more intense, because I know until I reach my goals, which they're always changing and they're always growing, and like my goals are always evolving, but we really got to go full out this year. I don't got time to waste. And while I do have time to live in the moment and to still have friends and to still have fun and to still go travel and be social and have that side of my life, I also know I need to spend time really planting those seeds for the true future goals that I have for myself. So when I'm 30 or when I'm 34 and I'm looking back at baby Alyssa at 23, 24 years old, being like, I need to grind. Like, I want to be like, baby, you did it. You made yourself proud. I'm trying to make my future self proud and do what I can to plan and to do better. Going off that note, I met this beautiful human, this beautiful woman. She was an older lady, and I met her in a Macy's. And we had a little convo. She was a worker there. Whatever, the point is, we got to talking about life, and she just changed my whole mindset, because she had gone through crazy, hard, sad things in life, but she had grit and perseverance and strength, and she believed in herself, and now she is happy, she is healthy, she has a family, and she has love in her life, and she is just such a queen. And we got to talking, and she said something to me that changed the game. And she said, and I quote, "This isn't a dress rehearsal. Life is happening now. What you have in front of you, where you are today, it's happening, and it's happening to you. So what you can do is handle how you respond and react to what's happening to you and where you are in the moment. This isn't a dress rehearsal." The theater child, the dancer in me, hearing "this isn't a dress rehearsal," flipped a switch. I was like, ugh. Wait, you mean it's showtime? It's opening night? Like, the life we are living today is happening. It's opening night, guys. It's been opening night. Every morning you wake up, it's opening night, okay? The show is on, and the show must continue to go on. This isn't a dress rehearsal. So why are we wasting our lives, wasting our time on things that are bad for us, on people that are bad for us, on moments and on experiences that aren't benefiting us and that aren't helping us to be better humans or to grow or to learn? While yes, we learn from our mistakes. While yes, we learn from sad moments, from hard times, from heartbreak, from loss. If we have the opportunity to avoid those, to live healthy, happy lives without that energy, we should be taking advantage of that. This isn't a dress rehearsal. And that's the mentality I want to bring into 24. I want to be able to just take every day for what it is, to wake up happy and healthy, to do my happy, healthy routines, to have the things in my life that really make me feel alive, make me feel happy, and make me feel like I belong here, because this isn't a dress rehearsal. So I needed to hear that, because again, it just comes with the same thing of like, things come, things go, people come, people go. At the end of the day, what you have is you, and what you have control of is you. And how you feel and how you handle things and how you take care of yourself and how you take care of those around you, and anything that you have the control to take care of or to grow or to nurture or to love, you should be doing that with all of your heart. Life can be so scary. Insane, sad things can be happening and currently are happening in this world. Not everyone is as privileged as we are to be listening to this podcast, to be driving to work, to be eating a full meal, to be going to the gym, or to go on a walk outside. Like, we are so blessed. At least I know I am, and I try to really count my blessings. I am so aware of all the love and the honor and the opportunity I've been given in this lifetime. I think it's best to use it for good and to promote happy, healthy living and lives, and just to spread the love, because like I said, we are so lucky and we have so much talent in this world that is being wasted. We have so much wasted potential, and it's just so sad because we don't believe in ourselves, because we have life get in the way, or a 9-to-5 gets in the way, or a toxic boyfriend or girlfriend or mom or dad or whatever it is can get in the way. And I'm not saying that we should just say like, forget everybody, I'm picking up and I'm packing my things and I'm leaving and I'm starting over and I'm ignoring all of you guys and whatever. No. Like, do what you have to do. You are also a human being. You have responsibilities. You have a family to take care of, or you have a sister or a brother or an aunt or a grandma or someone that you have to take care of. Do the things that you have to do to take care of yourself and your life, but also just know this isn't a dress rehearsal. And if you have the control to get rid of things that aren't serving you and that you aren't feeling nurtured and loved from, it's time to do that. What we have is now. What we have is today. Every day you wake up is opening day, okay? It's showtime. We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep going the same way. If you're on a skit and you mess up, you keep going, okay? Life is all about improvising and about seeing what's best for you in the moment and what's best for those around you. All we can do is take advantage of the opportunity and the love and the different potential that we have every day, and just hope that we are making ourselves closer and closer to our true destiny and what we truly want in this world and in this lifetime. I think the most common thing that can stop people from truly reaching their full potential is fear. And this is many different things. But today I want to touch on the fear of rejection and how to handle rejection. personally, I think if you never get rejected, you will never grow. You will always think you're perfect, and you will never allow space or time or energy to get better at something. I remember, I think in school, like psychology class or something, a professor told me, no, a math class, my professor told me, she's like, if you don't mess up, you're not going to learn. She's like, it's been proven in psychology, if you make a mistake on a math problem, once you erase it and redo it, you will never make that same mistake again, because you'll be extra cautious and aware of, ooh, I forgot to subtract that number, so that's why the whole thing messed up. If now, whenever you get to that part in the math equation, and this is a metaphor, of course, you will be extra careful on how you handle that part of the math equation. Because of that, because you made a mistake and because you learned from it. And so because of that, you're able to continue on, and after a while, it'll be second nature. You won't make those mistakes again because you learned from it. And so I think that when you have any type of mistake that happens in life, or if you get rejected from anything, whether it's a person, it's a job, it's an audition, it's whatever it is in this lifetime that you can get rejected from, take it as a blessing. I love the quote, rejection is redirection. Do you know how many times people get told no and they keep fighting and they come back even better than they've ever been? Or they they say no because you don't get this medium size role. You then get the top role, you get the lead. And I'm referring to like in theater or in acting when you like get turned down to play a character. Then the next one you get the main character. Like these are just things, like I really believe rejection is redirection. And so I think if you're able to have that mindset of knowing if it wasn't meant for me, it will not be mine, nothing is more important than that. And if you get rejected and someone else doesn't, that person probably needed it more than you, or that was a part of that person's plan in life. Whether or not you tried, no matter how amazing you did, that person was probably going to get it anyway because it was meant for them. And I truly believe if you're able to live in a space where you truly believe what is meant for me will not pass me, you can handle rejection like a champ. You will welcome it. You will have new energies. And anytime I get rejected, I find a new spark in myself. I find a new energy in myself. And I find myself getting better because I got rejected or because I was told no. It builds character. Like, if we were never rejected, how are we going to grow? How are we going to have grit? How are we going to have the energy and the knowledge and the strength to persevere? You wouldn't. If we lived in a world where everything was yes, yeah, we might all be happy, but we might also get bored. Don't you want to fight for something a little bit, or don't you want to have a little bit of angst towards something to make you work a little bit harder and to make you really, do what you got to do to persevere and to get to the top and to get to wherever your goal is? It'll be so much more rewarding knowing you've worked for it rather than having to just get it just because, or just to always be told yes just because. So I can talk more about this. I can do list on how to handle rejection, especially in the industry that we work in or that I live in. My livelihood, the industry of the entertainment world, of acting, of music, of dance. You get rejected every single day. And all you have to know is if you are good on your own, if you are whole on your own, if you heal yourself, that rejection will be nothing to you. You will say thank you. I was taught as a kid in dance class, and I carried this with me. I'm 23, turning 24 pretty much. I was in dance since 3 years old. And I was taught when you're in a class and a teacher corrects you, you say thank you. And it's like knowing how to handle that criticism. That constructive criticism is insanely important for you as a human and in life. Because in any setting you will ever be in, you will get criticized. And it's how you handle it that will make a difference of how you are able to continue on. So to this day, when someone corrects me and it's a valid point, I'm like, thank you. And I learn and I do better. If I don't think their point's valid, I can ask them to explain. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. Maybe it's just a bad day for me. Then I'm just like, oh, shut up. Like, I know what I'm doing. No, you can have those bad days, but also be aware, like, they're trying to help me by telling me this insight, this new thing I should be knowing how to do. And I think that is really what's key and what's crucial. So, food for thought. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks on how you handle rejection or anything you tell yourself. If you want to hear more about this, I could totally just do a whole episode about handling rejection and go down that long laundry list of things. But I do think it's important to kind of just remember what's meant for you is yours. And rejection is redirection. Okay? Bring that energy into everything you do in life, and you will just feel better. You won't have the stress and anxiety of always trying to please somebody. It's okay to be told no. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to learn from that and just to move on. That's all we can do in this world. And that goes with truly anything in life. If they don't want me, I don't want them. If this thing says no to me, maybe it's for the best. And that's all we can do. And quite frankly, another way to heal in that realm is the whole concept of out of sight and out of mind. You don't want me? Okay, I'll be on to the next. And then I'll forget in 10 years that you never wanted me. I'll forget in a month, in a few weeks that you didn't want me. Because you were out of sight and out of mind. And I don't want what doesn't want me. Right? This is a short one. I'm going to end here because I just feel like this is a lot. You know, it's a birthday episode. I'm trying to grow. I told my little story time, which I still want to hear your thoughts on. And I just think I'm in this era of figuring it out. This podcast is insanely crucial to my growth. I cannot explain to you. If you listen to my first episode to today, you would be like, oh my god, this girl isn't even talking shit about boys. Like, is she okay? Is she well? Don't worry, I still got stuff to say, but I'm trying to also have a better, healthier approach. Maybe it's therapy. My therapist is like, girl, you also the problem too. Don't just blame him, okay? So I think that's kind of been keeping me accountable, and just hearing my, having to edit and hear what I say on the podcast holds me accountable. Hearing the thoughts and the feedback you send me is also game changing. I really put that stuff into account. So please send me more, and the questions and the topics you want me to talk about, I so appreciate. I was asked to talk about how to handle rejection. I hope this helped. I could totally talk about it more. Just let me know what energy or what area you want me to kind of specify what you want me to talk about, so I can really deep dive and get you some more thoughts and more comments on what I think for whatever the topic is. You know the drill. I'm going to end on a cute little quote. And this quote is my mantra for being 24. My New Year birthday, turning 24 in 2024 mantra. This quote says, "She is dangerous because she healed her own self." I can't talk about a self-love, a self-healing, and a growing journey. Do you know how much more dangerous you are when you heal in yourself, and when you feel better every day about yourself because you put the work to do so? You will always only attract healthy people. You will not attract the losers in the world, or the people who are trying to bring you down, or the negative energy, or the people who aren't happy within themselves. You will attract happy and good energy. So keep healing yourself. And just know, healing yourself is game-changing, and it even is deemed as dangerous, which doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, okay? So thank you for being here. It has been a journey. I started this podcast when I was 23, and I hope to be doing this for, if possible, the rest of my life. Manifesting this right here, right now. I hope to be doing this for the rest of my life. I love talking to you. I love having guests on and learning more. After this episode, I will be launching my episode with all my guests. I've had insane connections and insane, amazing people who I'm just so lucky to have learned from and to have talked to, and to have in my life as a supportive community. And a lot of my guests coming on are different creatives and different entrepreneurs and different humans just trying to make it in this world. So I'm very excited for what's coming, and I thank you so much for your love and your support. Take care of yourselves, heal, grow, and learn. And please, 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 you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, post, reshare, send, DM, tell your friends, tell your family, listen to this every single day, whatever you gotta do. But just please know that we are going to be okay. Okay. Thank you for being here. I cannot wait to see you when we are on to the next episode next week. Bye.